Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video discuss CPU operations, instruction and their types, and instruction format and instruction cycle, and four types in this video discuss. There are four steps of CPU use operation. These are fetch, decode, execute and store. Number second, instruction and their types of CPU. An instruction are instruction code in a group that tell in the computer to perform a specific operation. Instruction and elementary operation that are the processor and uh, a compilation instruction and store the main memory waiting by the processor. An instruction had two fields: operation code and operand code. What is operation code? Which represent the action that the processor execute. Operand code, which define the parameter of the action, and operand code depend on the operation. I can be data on memory addresses. There are different types of instructions: data transfer instruction and data processing instruction, programs control instruction, and miscellaneous instructions. Number first, data control instruction. What is data transfer instructions? Sorry, the most operation the CPU transferring these instructions are used, and the data need to be moved from memory located to register. These instructions transfer the data from one location and the computer another location without changing the data content. The most common transfer are between register memory register and IO register to register. For example, the most same common transfer instruction, MOV, load and store. What is MOV? MOV instruction transfer data to the memory location and register to memory. Register to register, this is also used to obtain the data, perform computation on later store register of the computation. For example, MOV AB to MOV in content of register A to B. Load instruction. What is load instruction? Load instruction, particular register content from memory. For example, LDA load the data register from A from memory. Number third, store STO. Instruction stored information from register to memory and location. Number second, instruction and their types. Second types, data processing instruction. What is data processing instruction? These instructions are related to the arithmetic and logic operation performed on the value of two register, and the result is also placed in register. Data manipulation instruction can be divided on three basic types: arithmetic, logical and shift instruction. Data processing instruction types. Number one, arithmetic instruction. What is arithmetic? The four basic operation ADD, SUB, MUL and DIV arithmetic instruction may operate or fixed point data, binary or decimal data. The other possible operation include a variety of the single operand instruction. For example, absolute, negative, and increment and decrement. first, CPU operations. What is CPU operation? Central processing unit CPU and the hardware within a computer which carries out instruction and a computer by performing the arithmetic and logical input-output operation of the system. The determinal operation of the most CPU regardless of the physical they are execute the sequence of store instruction called program. The program represented by the serial instruction that are keep and same kind of. Number second, logical instruction AND or not XOR operate a binary data store and register. Number third, shift instruction. What is shift instruction? Is used to transfer of bits either the left or the right of a operand. Number third types instruction and their types. Program control instruction. What is program control instruction? These instructions specify condition for altering of sequence program execution or other words to contain of PC program counter register. Program control or transfer of control is away altering the order which statement are execute the there are number instruction used like jump and loop. What is jump? Instruction jump to begin the execution at another location. The loop instruction is used when number of statement are to be repeated. Number third, instruction formats. What is instruction formats? An instruction format defines the load of bit. An instruction and format must include OP code, operation code, and zero or more operand. The OP code will always be represented. OP code and operand, operation code and operand code. OP code, the format instruction of OP code and operand code. OP code, operand code, operation code field instruction is group of bits and define various processor operations that load, store, add, and shift to be performed the same data store and register or memory. Operand, that operand address field can be data or can refer to the address of data or can be label which may be the address of instruction to be executed next. Different instruction format and use. A few of them are explained below. Number first, zero address instruction, one address instruction, and two address instruction. Number first, zero address instruction. Zero address instruction format require only operation code having no operand to work with. Example, zero address instruction. HALT stop which do not have any addresses, 0 to 7 bits. Number second, one address instruction. One address instruction. What is one address instruction? A format require or OP code and one operand. Example of the one address instruction format: LDA and load, accumulator, jump, etc. These instructions require one address to do the operation, like a jump required one address in order to jump to the specific address location. 0 to 7 bits and operation code, and 8 to 20 bits operand code. Jump and, for example, jump and number third, instruction format types. Number C, third, two address instruction. What is two address instruction? Two address instruction format require one of the two and a parent example of such instruction format the movie which moves data from the memory location and to register from the memory and location. 0 to 7 bits operation code and 8 to 20 bits and operand code and 20 to 31 bits operand codes. This is the two address instructions. Number 4, instruction cycle. What is instruction cycle? Same time called fetch and execute cycle, decode which execute cycle, and the basic operation cycle of a computer is a process by which computer retrieve program instruction from its memory, determine which action the instruction required, and carry out these action. This cycle is repeated continuously by the central processing unit CPU from booting of computer till it shut down. There are typically stage of instruction cycle the CPU carries out. Fetch instruction from memory, decode instruction of memory, decode the instruction, execute the instruction, and store the result. Now first, fetch instruction. What is fetch instruction? Fetch instruction from the memory addresses the currently the program counter the PC and store the instruction register IR. Number second, decode instruction. Decode the instruction parent the instruction of instruction has any indirect address. The effective address is read from the main memory and any required data is fetched from the main memory by process the plan and the data registered during this place the instruction inside IR instruction register gets decoded. Number 3, execute the instruction. What is execute the instruction? Execute the CU passes the decoded information the sequence control signals to relevant function units of the CPU perform the action required by the instruction such as reading value from the register passing the ALU to perform mathematical and logical function on them writing result back to the register. Number 4, stored result. The stored result generated by operation and stored in the main memory or sent by the input devices, but this condition is not always required.